Hey, everybody, welcome to Monday Midday Market Update. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Always glad to be here, and as you know, for the month of March, because interest rates will be starting to rise this month, we have midday market both on Monday and on Wednesday, and this is, again, for the month of March. We'll see how it goes, and we may keep it, and we may try something new. If you can hear me, by all means, The Wednesday one, Joey is right. The Wednesday ones are the ones that may go away after March. It all depends on what it looks like. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, and let me know where you're tuning in from today. All right. As you know, we're here in Cornelius. Joey is not here in the office with me, but he is in the background. He's my producer. He's the guy that makes me look pretty. He doesn't have to do much to make that happen. He just sits there and just does what he does. No, it's not. It doesn't pay overtime, Joey. You know that it's the easiest thing you'll ever do in your life. Cigar is here from Mississippi, Gulf Coast. Hello. Hello to you. Richard says it sounds okay. Friday midnight stars starts this week. No, I don't do Friday midnights. I don't think Joey would want to do midnight. I'm not doing midnight. I'm not doing that. Reginald is here from Sun City, Texas. Christian here. Maria is here from Maine. That's way up north. I wonder how cold it is in Maine right now. You know, today, Joey, it's going to be like 80 degrees today. It's good. Huh? Use my chat over. Okay. Sun City is here. Maine is here. Minneapolis is here. Mary says still wintry in Iowa. Yeah, it's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get 79 degrees here in the Charlotte area. Sounds good from Bullhead City, Arizona. Canada is cold too. Canada is always cold. And thank you for that, Miss McClintock. Good morning from Canada, birthday boy. I had a birthday yesterday, so thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. My birthday was preceded by some food poisoning on Saturday. My wife and I both got it. She got the worst of it, but going into Sunday, though, she still made me an awesome dinner, and that was good. Don't ever get food poisoning, folks. Don't ever get it. Oh, my gosh, it's horrible. It is horrible. But then Joey showed me the steak that he made for his family over the weekend, and now I got to go out and buy some ribeyes. I got to make some ribeyes. Look at this. The Belgian coast. Umberto, thank you for being here. From the sunny Belgian coast. Maria says 40 degrees. That's in Canada. Jay is in Long Island. I know Long Island is all jacked up always. It's just, it is. Reginald is here from Sun City, Texas right now. 80 degrees yesterday. You got to love that. Good morning, you, Dave. So I'm always, that's a lot of people that I've gotten here from our day trading room. The Jockey Club is in here as well. William is here from Chicago. Glenn, Pepto goes with everything. You sure right, it does. But my wife had my Lanta. She had my Lanta, and I didn't take anything. Again, she was a lot worse off than I was. So, but she still made for an awesome birthday. Joey didn't even wish me a happy birthday, so it's okay. But his kid's birthday was, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. His baby's birthday was yesterday, or was it today? It was yesterday. The day is the same day as mine. See, me and Joey's youngest daughter share the same birthday, but Joey didn't say happy birthday to me because he doesn't like me. Joey and I were just arguing before we got online as well. So we do it all the time. So what do we do here on Midday Market? We talk about what's going on in the market today. All right, today. And on Wednesday, we do what's going on in the market for Wednesday. So we all know the market's down again today. Let's start off there. Let's get into the VectorVest software. Markets are down today. Plain old baking soda and water works well. You know, that was way back in the day. I don't like baking soda. Joey, you ever had baking soda? Ugh, it's horrible. I don't like it. I don't like it. Raphael is here from Calgary. Thank you for being here today as well. So as I look We look at our traffic light into the market, 2 solid days of red. This is today's activity. All of the major indices are down and down bigly today. The biggest mover to the downside looks to be the NASDAQ, down over 2%. The Dow is down, pushing 600 points right now. The S&P is down, almost pushing 2%, and the VectorVest composite is down 1.8%. Across the board, everything is down. Why? It's down because of the war that's going on between Russia and Ukraine. It's going to continue to pull on markets globally. All right. The Russian economy is getting trounced, smashed, decimated, killed, plummeted, however you want to look at it. And, you know, because Russia is an exporter of a lot of things, especially oil, the sanctions that are being put on them are affecting markets globally. So as we can see, today is a big down day. Today is just a big down day. And it is what it is, but we can still take advantage of what's going on in the market. So with oil still running higher, we can look right on our homepage. Petroleum is still the big mover. I keep asking the question, how many of you think that oil is overextended? I think that the price of oil can't go up forever, but it's still providing us with opportunities to make money in the market. And petroleum is still a good place to have your money. I'm holding SJT, San Juan Basin, as a lower dollar oil play, but they're all out there. Look at that. Even on a big down day today, petroleum sector, as you can see here, is still up almost 1%. And from right here, we can right-click and view the stocks in that sector. We can view the stocks in that sector. And hold on, I'm going to only bring up the top 5. Let's do that. The top 5, and look at that. Matador, ECA, Devon, Synovius. These are stocks that we've talked about here at VectorVest a lot. Valco Energy, EGY. All of them are up today, but the 2 biggest movers looks like it's going to be ECTM, which is $1.42. It's got good upside potential. All of my petroleum stocks have good upside potential by way of relative value. They're not all safe, but they all are in uptrends. Look at that, by a lot. All of these are moving big time to the upside. They're all buy recommendations. Well, that makes sense. If people are buying them, pushing them higher, they're going to be buy recommendations. I still think that this is a good space to have your money, and I'm going to back that up a little bit more. Let's go right-click on petroleum, and I want to view the sector graph. Let's go look at the graph of petroleum. All right, that's today. Nicely went up today. It looks like it gapped up today nicely. Pulling back, and even if I look at it, there's my gap. Where are we at? Petroleum is starting to fill the gap that we had from this morning's open. As long as there's a demand from oil, I'm in it to win it. And Drew, I'm with you 110%. And the demand for oil is not going to go away. As Lou just posted up in the chat before we got started, talking about where instead of getting oil from Russia, we're going to get it from Venezuela, but Venezuela gets its oil from Russia. I can't confirm nor deny that. I don't know that for 100% sure, but I'm sure that Lou did his homework to know that if it's Venezuela, they get their oil from Russia. Nonetheless, I'm hearing the grumblings of sanctioning oil from Russia, that, you know, all of the European nations, the West, us, not taking oil from Russia. And I got my thoughts on that. Whether, you know, I agree or disagree, I am of the mindset that this is a good time to produce a little bit more of our own oil. We have the means to be able to do it. And even if we don't open up the Keystone Pipeline, let the frackers frack. That's my opinion. Let the frackers frack. We can pull up some more shale oil. We can, during a time like this, produce a little bit more oil than what we have. All right. So that's as far as I will go on that. But I think we have the wherewithal. We have the wherewithal to be able to do that. All right. Midday greetings update. What do you mean, Lou? I'm not sure what you're asking, my friend. I did send out an alert. If you guys are not getting the alerts, my suggestion to you is to make sure you have the bell icon hit when you subscribe to the channel. Canada got oil. Biden, stop hating. Listen, I don't think we're going to hate on anybody. Thank you very much for all the birthday wishes that are still coming in. I do appreciate it. Jay is right. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the people of Ukraine. This is just a bad time. This is just a bad time on that side of the world that is affecting economies across the globe. 6 super tankers with Russian oil en route to the U.S. I don't know if we're going to take it. All right, I don't know if we're going to take it, and we'll see. I keep hearing that we're possibly going down the path of rejecting that oil. Listen, I've given you my 2 cents in regards to it. I've given you my 2 cents in regards to it. But all of this is just to go back to the fact that petroleum is still on the rise and it's a good place to have your money. All right. Does that hurt us at the gas pump? Absolutely. I got to go put into my little Passat super unleaded gas. It's probably going to cost me. I probably got to take out a mortgage just to put gas in my car. Joey doesn't have to worry about it because he ain't got no car right now. I'm thinking about I should just buy Joey a car. If everybody thinks I should go buy Joey a car, type of 1. If you really don't care, type of 2. We're going to see how much you are loved now, Joey. We're going to see how much you will love now, Joey. Yeah. All right. You don't know. I might. You never know. You don't know. You don't think so? You don't think if they all type 1s that I'm not going to do it? All right, whatever. All right, so from here, yeah, I'm going to buy him a Yugo. There you go. Nobody said what kind of car I had to get you. I can get you a bicycle and make it look like a car. All right, I can get you a bicycle and have you look. I see. The ones are up there. There you go. So you are kind of loved. All right, so that's what the market looks like today. It's just all down across the board. Let's talk about why it's down. We all know. Let's get into my news. And did you take my picture off? Did you take my picture down? What did you do? Oh, what did I not do? Oh, that's why. Sigh. That's why. Sigh. Oh, all right. So here we go. U.S. government should subsidize frackers and consider a minimum pump price, strategist says. Now, this is an opinion piece. All right, this is straight up an opinion piece. And I don't mind that. A minimum pump price right now, because of what's going on with oil, may not be a bad thing. All right, may not be a bad thing to stabilize where the price is right now. Again, that may not be a bad thing, but I am on the mindset of frackers, man. Let the frackers go. Let them go do. That will bring more supply into the fray for us. That will make us a little less dependent. It's not like opening up the oil pipe, all right, that was shut down, but it could bring a little bit more oil than what we have right now. All right, so he doesn't put his money where his mouth is, though. Joey, why are you hating on me? You don't think listen? Doesn't matter. And Bill says wheat. I'm still in that, Bill. I'm still in that. That's a play right now. I'm all about that. I'm still all about that. We'll see. All right, so that's one story. Here's another story in regards to it too. Venture Global. Liquid nitrogen gas expands LNG partnership with Shell. Now, Shell. Interesting. I saw two different stories. Shell was saying that they weren't going to take the discounted oil from Russia. And then there was another story that said, well, they're going to still take it. But anyway, Arlington, this was today, Venture Global LNG announced the execution of a new long-term lease and purchase agreement with Shell for 2 million tons per annum, annual, I'm going to call it annual, of LNG from Ventures Global Plaquemines, LNG export facility. This is an alternative to just gas, right? LNG. So this could be, big for Shell, something to keep your eyes on from the oil perspective. So those are some of the couple of stories that are out there in regards to oil, why oil is still running. We still know why oil is running. Doesn't really need any news. The demand is there, but the suppliers ain't there. So, with big demand, dwindling supply, that's just the right recipe for oil to keep on rising. And if we get to a point where we are blocking the entry of Russian oil, the supply is still going to dwindle more and more. I know, and as Ms. McClintock, that's what I meant to say, just per year. I came here via SoCal Mountains. Okay, y'all guys are talking to each other. How does the CA to AZ? Oh, Lord. All right. I got to stop. Y'all are talking back and forth to each other. So I'm going to keep on going, keep on moving. Other big stories today. This is big. Bed Bath & Beyond. Let me scroll down. Bed Bath & Beyond, big move today. 91% pre-market after GameStop chairman Ryan Cohen revealed they had a 10% stake in the retailer and was advocating for change to reverse market share losses. They are talking about possibly Bed Bath & Beyond to be sold to make them better. But they got a big stake in Bed Bath & Beyond, and once everybody found out about it, it shored up. Occidental Petroleum, a petroleum stock, rose almost 6% following reports that Berkshire Hathaway is adding the oil company to its holdings. So Berkshire Hathaway is getting on board with the oil plays. This is probably not the only oil play that they have, but even Warren Buffett is seeing like, yo, I can't keep my money out of this space. And probably for him, this is a good spot for him to put. But he's increasing his exposure to it. Whiting Petroleum and Oasis Petroleum rose after Wall Street Journal reported the shale producers were talking about a merger in an all-stock deal. So two petroleum companies going after the shale, fracking, all of that kind of stuff. That's a good thing. Philip Morris fell 1.7% after JP Morgan downgraded his investment stance on the cigarette giant to neutral from overweight, saying that Russia and Ukraine are key markets. I didn't know that Philip Morris, the cigarette companies sell a lot of cigarettes to Russia and Ukraine. If you look at TV and he says, yes, I'm Russian, and he's smoking. Well, maybe that's true. But I thought that was just a categorization. I didn't know. All right. Citigroup stock fell 2.5% after Jefferies downgraded the U.S. bank to hold from buy, saying the lender is unlikely to meet its new financial targets. Now, it's going to be interesting about Citigroup, and I still believe that banking stocks will rise as interest rates start to rise. I still think that. But right now, it looks like the guidance on Citigroup is not where it needs to be for them to keep the upgrade that Jefferies had on them. Now, Boeing fell 0.5% after Wall Street Journal reported the plane maker has suspended parts of its business in Russia. I'm going to bring this up again because more and more companies, as we're going to see, are pulling their business out of Russia. Hey, I got a subscriber. Thank you for that. Got a new subscriber today. I did not see what the name was. Does it show me someplace? Where does it show me, Joey? Where does it show me? Click. Where does it show me that I can see the name? Sai, are you even there, Joey? Are you listening to me? All right. I wonder if I click here. Does that work? It doesn't tell me. I apologize for that, but the writing comes up small on my screen, so I thank you for that. All right. I still think that banks are going to be good. Boeing fell. I didn't know that it had that much business in Russia. All right. Uber rose after the ride-hailing firm raised its current quarter guidance, citing significant improvement in February's demand for mobility. You know where Uber is getting a lot more of their money right now? From Uber Eats. I think more and more people are ordering from Uber Eats. Joey, do you order from Uber Eats at all? Joey may not be at his computer. That's fine. So let me ask you guys this question. How many of you order food from Uber Eats or through some kind of a service like Uber? Type a 1. If you don't, type a 2. As I mentioned, oh yeah. So do you do Uber Eats at all? You know, our son, who was in the Marine Corps, who got out, has been with us since like November, and it's amazing how much he orders out by way of Uber Eats. It's amazing. And I'm wondering if it's the younger crowd of people, because everybody's typing 2. Everyone is typing 2. Wow. Now, he's a younger guy and he's got a car. He got his own car, but most people are saying no. Interesting. So I'm wondering if it's just the younger crowd of folks that are doing that, but he orders a lot through Uber Eats. Okay. And the last thing, Visa and MasterCard both are taking a hit by pulling their business out of Russia as well. So interesting to see that more and more companies are willing to pull out of Russia in support of Ukraine. Nart says, not lazy here. I don't know if it's a lazy thing as a convenience thing. All right. Now, personally, my wife and I still go out to eat if we're going to go out to eat. We don't order much. All right. But I won't call it lazy. I won't call it lazy. I call it convenience. All right. Why not order through HelloFresh instead? Who says that you can't? All right. So the Uber Eats, I'm wondering if you can get HelloFresh through Uber Eats. I wonder, Uber Eats will get you whatever you want from wherever. And Miss McClintock says, those I know that do it are 40 and under. It is the younger crowd that's doing it. DoorDash is another one, Irving. Absolutely. Between DoorDash, Uber Eats, these companies, I think, are making more money. Well, I know that Uber is probably making more money on the food side than on the side of taking people from place to place. We should consider pulling some out of China. What do you mean, some of the Uber Eats and stuff out of China? Uber Eats is like wasting your money at Starbucks at stock time. It all depends. It all depends on the individual. I think that's funny. It all depends on the individual. It really all depends on the individual. See, this is why I ask for your input. This is why I ask for your input. All right, so these are stories that are making the news. And I'm going to do a little bit more in regards to the Bed Bath & Beyond. This is what I was talking about. GameStop chairman Ryan Cohen reviews a $150 million stake in Bed Bath & Beyond. And here's the other side of it. And urges his bosses to explore the sale of the company. All right. That's a lot of money to be putting into a company. And I think, again, a lot of people have seen that, seen the story, and they're like, we're going to jump in on that Bed Bath & Beyond. And that thing is moving. That thing is moving like nobody's business. All right. What else is going on? As U.S. and European businesses cut ties with Russia, Chinese tech firms remain silent. Now, this is very interesting as the world is watching what is going on between Russia and Ukraine. It becomes a more humane thing in China right now on sitting on the sidelines, not saying anything. They're not taking any sides. I think, again, this is my own personal opinion. I think that the only friend Russia's got is going to be China. I think, unless you talk about smaller companies like Syria and Iran and North Korea and all that kind of stuff. But the only main big country that's out there that's going to be Russia's friend is China. Two things. Does China want to get caught up in all of the sanctions? Are they big enough not to be caught up in all of the sanctions? All right. And then if they get together and they say, all right, screw everybody else, we're just going to do what we're going to do. So my opinion is that maybe they're not trying to catch that sanction smoke. They're not trying to catch that smoke right now. But, if they feel that they can stave off that, they may say, all right, Russia, we're wholeheartedly in line with you. We'll see. We'll see. All right, and I'm going to come back to my other stories in a second. Let's get back into the software. All right, and let's go over to the viewers tab. Here's my stories that have made all of the stocks that made the big news today. Whiting Petroleum, Occidental, Oasis, and Whiting together for the LNG deal. James says the younger generations have no money to invest because they waste too much on convenience food delivery, Starbucks, and overpriced new cars and trucks. Well, I won't disagree, but I can disagree a little bit because between my wife and I, we've got 6 kids. And I look at my kids, I look at our kids, and they've all got good heads on their shoulders, believe it or not. Now, my son may do what he does as far as food, ordering in the food, but the boy got money. I look at my middle daughter who's, just graduated college, in the Air Force, does it and travels the world. Both of my girls traveled. So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to wholeheartedly say that. And James, if the comment is more general, okay, I see that. But if I'm talking from experience, I think that it all comes down to what you teach these kids to a certain degree, and then the other side of it is how much they let the rest of the world influence them and what they see. So I think it's a combination of the two. Which is why I did not want to go down the path of Uber being just a lazy thing. I think it's a convenience thing. I honestly do. Yes, we're like the Brady Bunch. We really are. And she was a lovely lady, but she had 3 kids of her own, and I was a guy who had 3 kids of my own. Well, they wasn't all my own, but they were formed and they were all together. That's how we became the Tompkins Bunch. The Tompkins Bunch. The Tompkins Bunch. That's the way we became the Tompkins Bunch. But we don't have a maid. Trader Joe has good fast food at good prices. And you know what I just saw recently, stock time? Is that Trader Joe's prices are more expensive than your traditional restaurants, way higher. I just saw an article on that. Interestingly enough, I didn't think that it was big enough of an article until you just brought that up. But Trader Joe's prices, you said it's great fast food and good prices. Trader Joe's prices are more expensive than the McDonald's and than a lot of other places. So I just want you to keep that in mind. I didn't realize that. I really didn't realize that, but I saw that. James says, but you teach Christian values in your family, Glenn. You're the exception. I won't disagree with that. But, I'm not going to get into that here. All I got to say is that between all 6 of our kids, they ain't all Christians, believe you me. But I think that between their mother, between myself, and then, my wife's father and my kid's mother, I think that we all played an important enough role to put our children in the right space for them to do the right things. All right. Glenn, do you have a dog named Tiger? Did mom always say don't play ball? No, John, none of that. We got 2 cats and I don't even like them. We got cats and I don't even like them. All right. Miss McClintock says, actually, Trader Joe's prices are great. Their food is clean, no fillers in the majority of their food. But I'm telling you, Miss McClintock, I saw the article that said that their prices were a lot higher than the typical prices that are shown for the majority of the fast foods. All right, so I'm just telling you what I saw. That's all. I'm just telling you what I saw. All right, so before I go look at the top 4 in the list that made the news, let's go over to the graphs. Let's go see what's going on with the markets. Here they all are. There we go. There's the VectorVest composite. I want to see, did they all gap down this morning? There's the 930. Looks like the market, the VectorVest composite, moved up this morning and after the first 5 minutes, fell. The Dow looks like it did the same thing. Here's the 930 minute right at the high, and then it fell. Looking at the Qs, it started off in all of them. The S&P, they all are moving down in tandem. Today is a bad day in the market. Today is not a good day to buy stocks. All right, plain and simple. Now, can I still find stocks that are going against the grain of the market? Absolutely. But always remember, the market's direction affects about 80% of the stocks in the market. Do you want to spend the time to try to find the 20% that are going against the market, or do you want to learn to trade with the trend? Always learn, let the trend be your friend. That's my Italianist. Let the trend be your friend. A pasta fagioli. I don't know why I said about pasta. I don't know. Anyway, that's my Italian face too. I don't know. It's a good. It's a no good. The market's not a good day to buy stocks long today. Now, again, if you're a little bit more of an aggressive trader, can you find stocks to buy long today? And the answer to that is absolutely. But keep in mind that they will be a lot more aggressive in the trading if you decide to do that. But looking at the market in tandem, our VectorVest composite, which tracks the move of over 9,000 stocks, moving down. The Dow, which looks at 30 stocks in the market, some of the best stocks in the market, moving down. The S&P 500, which looks at 500 top-notch stocks, moving down. And the NASDAQ, which looks at the movement of about 4,300 stocks, but very tech-heavy, moving down as well. Glenn, don't believe everything you read. Wait a minute. How am I going to do stuff on here and do my analysis, my research if I don't? I got to believe some of the stuff that I read, right? I got to believe some of this stuff. But you're right. You can't believe everything you read. That's why we read the news and we analyze the stocks in the VectorVest system before we do anything. Talking about no, pasta fagioli. That's what I said, John. I'm Italian, and in the market, fagiolo, which means stinks. I didn't say that. Your Italian is awesome. That's what I mean. My Italian, I learned it on television. So, talking about the market and talking about the analysis that we give here. Most recently, I've been saying that we are not sponsored by anybody on our YouTube channel. But one of the things that I really am going to start to push is that, especially for all of you individuals that are here that just pass by, two things. One, instead of just passing by, support the channel by subscribing to the channel, number one. Number two, all of the analysis that I do here, in whether it's Midday Market or Trending Thursday or Patrick does on the mobile app, you can have access to. 99 cents, folks. Look at this. 99. Oh, am I showing that? Do they see that, Joey? They do see that. All right. 99 cents for 30 days. 99 cents for 30 days. And I did make mention, and I don't think that Boston is here, but I think that there is some variance for a new person to get a subscription to the VectorVest software. Hey, Joey, do me a favor. Can you Teams Boston real quick? That you can get VectorVest on a monthly subscription as low as $5 a month. I think. All right. So we've got a lot of different variations of pricing depending on what you're looking for within the software. All right. And I'm going to get Joey to answer me back. I think that there is actually a version of the software, just really nuts and bolts version of the software for $5 a month. Joey, are you doing that for me? Are you checking with her? Yeah. Okay. So as soon as he lets me know, I will confirm that. All right. So as we look at the market's going down, today's not a good day to buy stocks, right? Well, let's go back to the viewers tab. And out of the big news stocks that we got today, I've got 3 out of the 9 that are moving up. I'm going to highlight those 3. I'm going to highlight those three, right click, and these are going to be your more aggressive trades, right? Remember I said that 80% of the market moves with the trend of the market. So I'm going to put on the quad thingy. One of them is going to be empty. So Bed Bath & Beyond, the big news was that Ryan Cohen explained that he put a big stake in them, put a lot of money. It jumped up out of the gate. But what happened today? The market's down today. What did I say? 80% of the stocks move with the market. Even Bed Bath & Beyond fell and faded the gap today. Now I'm watching. The 3 and the 8 are about to cross right now. Could this be the entree into a little bit more of it moving up today? Possibly. But remember, the trend is your friend. The trend is down today. All right. The news of Oasis Petroleum and Whiting, all right, converging together for fracking as a fracking, I guess for the lack of a better word, conglomerate. Good news out of the gate, but the direction of the market is affecting the stock. Look at that. The 3 is below the 8 and moving down. The 3 is below the 8 and moving down. Joey put in here, only mobile app. It's very limited and lets you have one watch list. All right, so I did mention that there was a version of a subscription for $5 a month, and there it is. All right, there it is. So I wasn't joking when I said it. I barely knew it, but I did know it. So for those of you, even after 99 cents, if you say, well, I don't want to go all in on VectorVest, there is a version of the software for $5 a month on the mobile. I don't know who else has got that kind of price on any subscription on stock market stuff. So 99 cents, www.vectorvest.com/YT. I'm saying that to all of you guys and gals out there who are not subscribers to the software. All the analysis that you see me do can be done right here. I'm going to type in the VVC for my fourth one, and there it is. All right, so the market's direction is affecting over 80% of the stocks, even though these stocks made news, and even though they are going higher from the open, they are succumbing to the trend of the market. How close VectorVest view to the DEW buy signal? Sonny, I'm not going to show that here. You know why I won't show a lot of different market timing here? Because I need you guys to support the channel. Once you subscribe to the channel, you can get that information. So I don't want to give away everything. Folks, we just touched the tip of the iceberg when we do our live streams. All right. How do we get started with it? Steve, I will tell you this. I want to show you something. Let's say you take a subscription to the desktop, Steve. All right, I'm going to close these out. Let's say you take a subscription to the desktop, all right, which is something like, I don't even remember how much it is a month. I'm not going to even try it. Notice right here, Steve. So it's not like it's baptism by fire. Click on the training tab. On the training tab, we've already got something called Successful Investing Quick Start course. Introduction, the 30-second stock analysis system, how to weed your portfolio, how to use market timing to become a green light buyer, how to cherry pick some stocks, what to look for, a management plan, which is a 10-minute management plan, and then learn more about being a successful investor. That's number one. Number two, navigational series. I've done a navigation on every single tab of the software. You want to learn how to use every bit and piece of the VectorVest system? 16 videos. Each one is about an hour. All right. I did this. I stopped it about a couple of years ago when I started getting more involved in YouTube. But every single piece of the program is broken down on how to use it. Now, Sonny, if you are a subscriber to the software, then you know how close we are to the DEW. Again, I am not in here to give away all of the trade secrets that we have. All right. Look at that. Maria says, I like my app for $19.99 a month. I subscribe to the $89 per month VectorVest, which means I believe you have real time. You have real time. All right. I believe that's either real time or intraday, one of the two. All right. All right. I wanted to get that out of the way. Let's go back to the viewers tab. Let's talk about, so we talked about the three biggest movers, but we showed that with the trend of the market today, that even these are falling down. It's more of a testament to allow, to let the trend be your friend. Don't try to go against. Can you? I'm not going to tell you you can't. I'm not going to tell you that you can't, but it's going to be more of an aggressive way of trading. All right. Let's go see what earnings this week. So on Mondays, I try to look at earnings coming out throughout the week. On Wednesdays, I only look at the earnings that are coming out just on Wednesday. But I try to find about 30 to 40 stocks of the most popular names that are out there. I don't think that there's any name here that you don't know. I don't think that there's any name here that you don't know. And I try to, bring that to the table. And when I'm looking at earnings coming out, on this 28 stock watch list, I look at the stocks that have the relative safeties above 1. These are the stocks that have the higher probability of meeting or exceeding their earnings expectation. Now, the ones that have relative safeties below 1, does that mean they're going to all miss? No, that's not what it means. It does mean that the relative safety does look at the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance. The higher the relative safety, the more optimistic I will be about the stock's ability to meet or exceed earnings. All right. So a lot of these stocks have sell recommendations. You know what else I like? If I'm going to look at a watch list of stocks like this, which ones have good positive earnings growth rate? All right. And look at that. So 46% on Petco, even though relative safety is below 1, positive earnings, they are growing their earnings. So the next thing I would do is I would look at some of these stocks to see them on a graph to get a feel of what I like or don't like about them. But relative safety is very important to me when I'm looking at stocks when earnings are coming up. And look at this, only 4 stocks in the list of 28 coming up over the week have relative safeties above 1. Let's go see by the end of the week how many of these actually miss earnings. Be very interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be very interesting. Jake says, well worth the price. I am a longtime subscriber. Follow the advice and you will be fine. And I love it when VV Nation talks about the software rather than just me. I can show you that we're going to give it to you 99 cents for 30 days. But if you listen to the people who actually subscribe to the software, I think that is a better testament to the software. Why? Because I'm a company man. So I'm going to always tell you how good the software is. But when VectorVest subscribers talk to you guys who are not subscribers, I think it holds a little bit more weight. All right. So these are the stocks, more popular stocks. Shipping is moving. Zim, I own Diana Shipping. Actually, just to let you know, I've actually created a watch list of stocks. My current stocks, I always like to let you know what stocks I hold. I always like to let you know what stocks I hold. Here's the 9 stocks that I currently hold right now. SJT, Diana Shipping. I still feel really good about the shipping. It's moving. The industry is moving. So we just saw Zim. It's got earnings coming up, but shipping is moving. I do own wheat. Man, you can see a lot of the stocks that I'm in right now are making money. And the ones that are losing me money, they're not by a lot. So I think I'm in a good basket of stocks. This is a weed stock that I'm in. It's going up and down just like people who smoke weed do, right, Joey? No, I'm messing before anybody goes, oh my God, Glenn said, whatever. I get touchy people out there. I do. Brian D'Amico has a special offer for the Successful Investor Quick Start package for $45 for 60 days, including the software. The offer expires at 5 p.m. today. That's something else. Folks, we are always trying to give you an opportunity to get into the software. We do. We do it time and time again. You know what else I hear on a daily basis is, man, why didn't I get into this earlier? We keep pushing it out to you to let you know. All right. We're still in the earnings for this week. And again, all I really did was look at the bigger names that are out there. And making this watch list sorted by VST, our master indicator. A lot of these companies make money. Majority of these companies make money. We'll see what the forward guidance looks like. All right, fastest sectors. Let's go see what's moving the fastest. We're going to go to Unisearch. And again, this is the analysis that you guys can do once you have the software. Go to Delta Search's sectors, and I'm going to do a 10-day RT Delta. I'm going to bring up the top 5. I'm going to do a 10-day RT Delta. You can't do this anyplace else in the world. I'm looking at the top 10 sectors moving by our indicator relative timing. Which ones have moved up? Look at this. Energy over the last 2 weeks is up 38%, mining 19%, petroleum 15%, pollution control 12.5%, utility up 6.73%. Folks, I don't care what the market's doing. I can always see what's moving. And on a sector between 1 through 40, I can see where they all sit. Petroleum is the #1 sector in the database. Utility #4, mining #5, energy #11, and pollution control #12. All right, so see, I know, Lee, these are stocks that I'm looking at were from today on through to Friday. CIEN missed. Let's go peep that out. So I'll go back and check that out. Out of all of the sectors, over the last 10 days by RT, only one is moving today. Look at that. That's energy. I can view the stocks in that sector. And I'm only going to bring up the top 5. I'm going to only bring up the top 5. There they are. And only one of them is moving up, and that's DACO. That's only DACO. All right, the 4 out of the top 5 sorted by our master indicator VST. Now, if I wanted to see out of the 85 stocks in the sector, which individual stocks were going up the most today, I can sort this list of 5 out of 85 to bring up the 5 fastest moving ones today. And there you go. Folks, this is the kind of analysis that you'll have your hands on for 99 cents. 99 cents for 30 days. But look at that. Sunworks, FFIE, VVPR, OPTT. You down with OPTT? I was waiting for you to add to that, Joey. I'll try it again. Hey, Joey, you done with OPTT? Yeah, you know me. There you go. SPI. Look at these movers today. Look at these movers today. All right. So I love that we can, at any point in time, look and see what sectors are on the rise and then dive down for today to see which stocks individually are moving up today. All right, let's go to the industry ETFs. Give Glenn a like. Hit that like button. Thank you for that, Stock Time. Look at the CI on Sun W. Clear. Let's go back to Unisearch. Energy, view the stocks. I'm looking at the top 5, right? Looking at the top 5. Top 5. And go sort this by percentage price change. I love what you get access to. Sun W. You said look at the CI, it's low. So what does that mean? Because we know what's going on in the market, it's what's moving. What do these become? What kind of trades do these become? All right. What kind of trades do these become, Roger? All right. I'm just curious to know. Somebody type it in the room. What kind of trades do these become? You guys know it. You guys know it. My marijuana stock is down, 0. Roger, they ain't got a lot of money in that. So I'm waiting for somebody to type in the room what kind of trades. That energy sector, look at that. It's up 2% today. It's up 2% today. All right, so nobody said it. Those become a lot more aggressive trades. Those become a lot more aggressive trades. And as long as speculative, there you go, Roger. I'm not going to call these swing trades, Bob. I will call these speculative trades. All right, we've been talking about it this morning. Let the trend be your friend. They're not losers, fire blazers, not all of them. Some of these can make you some money, but they will be speculative. They will be aggressive trades. Bob, I don't know if I would call them swing trades. And Stroke Recovery Foundation, Bob Mandel, that's right, I would call it day trades. All right, that's what I would call it. JM, speculative. Jake wants me to sing. I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to sing. All right, let's go back to my viewers tab. I like to always see what's going on in the market. I always like to see what's going on in the market. Where's the money going today? I know. Yeah. What are you showing me, Joey? Okay, let's go see where the money is going today. Industries. So I've got a watch list of S&P ETFs that look across the board at everything. Let's go put on percentage price change. Where's the money going? Oil. Look at that. Gold's on the rise. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, boom, bang. All right. I'm liking that. A lot of people have been asking me about gold. Another thing you've been asking me about is crypto. I'm thinking I might have to do a crypto video tomorrow. I'm thinking about that, Joey. And I think that I put out there, if you want me to look at your own individual stocks in the videos that I put out, in the comments of the videos that I put out, put stocks that you want me to look at for you. I think this Friday, I will do, what did Joey call it? A fan favorites, a viewer's choice video. A viewer's choice video of stocks that you want me to look at, as long as I can make stories behind them. Don't put the stocks in here. I need you to go to my videos and in the comments, put a stock that you want me to take a look at. CYH is already on my list. And Anthony, CYH is on my list. Yep. And it's because of you that I have it on my list. All right. I put that out there. It's on my list. It's on my list, and your name is up there, Michael. So don't think that I'm sleeping on it. I am keeping tabs on it. I don't want you to put the stocks in here. I need you to go to my videos that are out there already. Put it in the comments. And if I can make a story out of it, I am going to do a viewer's choice video this week, this Friday. All right. So, Michael, don't think I ain't listening. Let's go see where the money is going still. Gold, utilities, energy. It looks like utilities is the last positive one here. All right. Looks like utilities is the last positive one. Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's hurting us most? Look at that. Copper, materials, financials. Look at XLF down 2%. Healthcare, staples, all down today. Again, this is awesome where you can build this watch list of indexes across the globe and everything that we do to be able to track where the money is going for the day. So, folks, just think about that. What kind of percentage are we talking about? Who's offering? Ravi, who's talking? Ravi's talking to it's talking to Miss McClintock. There's some excellent bonuses available in annuities right now. Listen, I'm not getting into annuities. Y'all got, and I'm all right. You guys talk amongst yourself. This is a great community. All right, on the fly. Now, this is interesting. I wanted to make a watch list. I did a Google search of the companies that are pulling out of Russia. I've got 10 companies here. Exxon, Shell, Apple. I'm sure you all seen that Apple is pulling out of Russia. BP, Visa and MasterCard, HSBC Holdings, Netflix, Disney, Volkswagen, just to name some of the companies that are pulling out of Russia. And the reason why I want to do this is I want to see how is it hurting, or is the support behind Ukraine helping? Shell is up 3% today. Exxon up 1.5%. BP up. Well, guess what? They're all oil companies. Kind of interesting that even though they're all oil companies, they're still going up. What's getting hurt the most? Volkswagen. Visa and MasterCard are taking a hit. Disney is taking a hit. Interesting that these companies are willing to hurt their bottom line in support of Ukraine. And as this list grows, I'm going to keep adding those stocks to the list just so that we can keep some kind of a lookout on the companies who are really going all in to try to help Ukraine and who are willing to affect the bottom line of their companies by doing so. So this is going to be a growing list. All right. And speculative plays. I always got some plays on the radar for you to take a look at. Lower dollar plays. A few of them have good upside potential, even though they're lower dollar plays. Many of them are straight up speculative, but a lot of these plays I'm looking at because they are stocks that are meeting up to the criteria of setups. All right, let's go sort this by percentage price change. Look at that, LTMCF, a 73-cent stock. Let's go right-click, view the stock news. Let's go see if I can find some news on this. Oh, it's a lithium play. Oh, it's up 16% today. I got no specific story on it. Let's go. 20 days ago, commences phase 2 of resource expansion program on their Salar de Arizaro. That's my Spanish now. I go from Italian to Espanol. There's Salar de Arizaro project. My Spanish accent is just as good as my Italian accent. And if I wanted to, I could go into the French accent as well. The Salar de Arizaro. Oui. I can get all the accents down. I can't speak a lick of the language, but I got the accents down. All right, so that's a lithium stock that's moving up nicely today. But again, given the setup of the market, a lot of these stocks are going up. Just be careful with these plays. I'm going to highlight the top 4. These are setup plays, and you're going to see what I mean in a second. I'm going to view the stock graph. Let's view them, put them into my quad thingy, put my quad thingy up. Why do I like these plays? All right, a lot of these plays are based off of the 3 and 8 exponential moving averages. No, as of the morning today, they were positive on good volume. So that's what I was looking for when I gave these plays, set these plays up for you. LTMCF definitely gapped up this morning. Sat in a little bit of a channel. If I'm looking at it today, what am I looking at it from a day trade perspective is to see if it can break above that level of the high. The 3 and 8 bouncing off support, moving higher, but look at that, stopping right at that level of the session high today. REEMF, I'm not feeling the volume on it, a little bit more erratic, pulling back right now, but if I'm going to get into it, I'd like to see it jump above that, the session high. CRTD, another stock, 3 and 8 were good, solid this morning, moving up. Volume has been, RT has been moving higher. It's gaining a little bit more momentum. So these two I do like from a day trade, lower dollar stocks set up with the 3 and 8, but I need them to take out those session highs. Now, DSX, Diana Shipping, remember I showed you that I am currently in that stock. Nicely moved up this morning, pulling back off of the session highs. If you're in it, you already captured a lot of profit from the move up this morning. Looks like it gapped up a little bit. Pulling back now. I'm thinking that some of these shipping companies may experience some pullbacks because the shipping companies have been going up. How about some Brooklyn action? What are you talking about? Forget about it. You know, I'm looking at these stocks. They're going up. You know what I'm saying? They're going up. And I'm looking and go, hey, Joey, what's going on here? You know? Forget about it. If I'm going to go buy the stock, let's make sure the stock's going up. I'm not going to buy it when it's going down. What are you talking about? You know? There's my Brooklyn accent. There's my Brooklyn accent. All right, so listen, I can do it on the fly, baby. I can do it on the fly. So these are my speculative plays that I like by way of setups. If the stock is not going up, you're not going to take advantage of it. This is another gold stock. This is one of those stocks, again, that I own. Another gold stock, oil. There's a lot of these are setups. These are setups based on the 3 and 8. So from a speculative perspective, they are technical plays. Some of them have good earnings and good earnings growth. Majority of them do. Relative timing should be up for all of them, just about. Only one has a relative timing below 1. That makes sense. These are technical plays. The stocks should be trending higher. The majority of them, for being lower dollar stocks as well, are buy recommendations. All right, so I like that I try to bring to the forefront stocks that, for the people who don't have a ton of money in the market, that you can find some stocks to keep your eyes on. But you know something? Once you have access to the system, you can create a search to find you stocks like this. you can create a search to help you find stocks like this. All right, today's big movers, these are in the search price boomers. Man, look at these stocks. What's moving up today? Wow! When I first put this together, this was up like 150%. It's up over 300%. So I tried to find out what was going on with this, and I'm going to go do this. Let's go look for news on HUSA. Why HUSA's down? No. Big move today. I want a great strategy. No. Latest stock news. Let's go see if I got news on it. I couldn't. Does anybody have news on this? I couldn't find anything. Press release. Anybody? This is last month. Anybody? I need to know. I couldn't find anything on it. Here we go. 3 hours ago. Let's go find out. It's up 160%. Now it's up twice that. On heavy trading volume today as oil prices hit a 14-year high, it seems investors are carefully following speculation that U.S. might increase its domestic oil production. Houston stock finished trading March 4th at just $1.90. This all comes from MSN. All right, so there we go. Now, the question that a lot of people are going to ask me, is it too late for this stock? Well, tell you something that I normally don't do. I normally don't look at end of day data for you, but I am going to look at a 1 month graph. Yeah, this is news driven. Is it too late? You know why the stock is still going up? Because people see the stock going up, and this is fear of missing out. All right, the volume just, would I tell you to get into it? No. All right, so now let's do this. Let's go look at all four of these stocks. View the stock graph. I just want you to know that this is news driven. All right, I like the move up today from a trade perspective. The stock settled into a sideways move and then broke out, and look at that move on big volume. Now, let me set this up for you. How many of you think that you would still want to get into it today? Type a 1 in the room. How many of you feel that you would still want to get into it today? Type a 1 in the room. And if you want to get into it today, I can show you what to look for. How did Glenn get the 4 graphs at the same time? Stock time. See right here where the ticker symbol is? Look to the left of it. See that little 4 boxy thingy? I can click on that. Select all 4 boxes. All right. And I want to know, wow, look at all of these stocks. These are the big movers today, and you got opportunities in all of these stocks. Good, googly muggly, baby. This is just today. So look at this. All of these stocks. I said these. All of these stocks. Look at all of these are sitting right at levels of intraday resistance. Wow. This doesn't happen very often. And for anybody and look at this. So now I'm going to look at one other thing. Let me move this over. I want to look at one other thing. Is the market doing a rebound? There's the vector. Yep. Look at all of them. All of them are coming off of levels of support. Interesting as I watch these stocks move up. So if anybody's look at these, 1, 2 just broke above their levels of the session highs today. That is IMPP, and look at 9. Oh, look at that there. Oh, look your chops. You know what I'm looking at right there? Oh, yeah, that's what this, see if this works. Oh, man, Joey, it's not working. I thought I could do that all the time, but it's not working from here. It doesn't matter. Does this work? Huh? Oh, man, it doesn't work on quad thingy. All right, now there's my rockets. Look at my rockets taking off, and then I can go, look at that. These are moving. Now, believe you me, am I going to tell you to go? I'm going to put this back on quad thingy. Am I going to tell you to go buy them? I still want you to know that these are aggressive trades, knowing that the market is still down overall. I got to set that disclaimer. I always got to set that disclaimer because I don't want you guys to come running up to me later and be all crying and stuff. These are aggressive trades. They are aggressive trades. So that's why I'm putting that out there. All right. And look at that. 2 of them broke through, but very quickly came back down. Big movers today, and that I can pull that up at any time by way of going to Unisearch and going down to searches, price volume. My big movers come from the daily boomers percent price change. All right, so that's where that comes from. I'm almost done. Wall Street bet stocks. I always show you the top 12 Wall Street bet stocks, and sometimes they make them go up and sometimes they don't. Bed Bath & Beyond, we know why that's moving. That's because of Ryan Cohen and GME or GameStop. Palantir makes this list a lot. I still like Palantir. It just needs to grow into its big boy pants. This is going to be a very viable company because of what they do. All right. Mosaic, Beachbody. Are y'all getting ready for the summer already? Man, time goes back. Well, spring ahead. Time moves up an hour next week. Man, it looks like we just turned back time a month or two ago. Aggressive means day trading. Lou, I'm going to say aggressive means more so day trading. Remember, when I do midday market, it's all about today. So when I talk about short-term trades and that kind of thing, it's going to primarily be more in lines with day trading. All right, it's going to be more in lines with that. The criminal, I'm not posting now. I'm not highlighting that, James. You know, I don't do that in here. Michael says, would you buy any of those? And Michael, I just pointed out that if they went above those levels of resistance, I would consider those, but I'd put really tight stops on them. All right, so a lot of the stuff that we talk about that's moving today, if the market's moving down today, there are going to be short-term trades. Now, if the market was moving up and these were moving up, these could then turn into swing trades because the trend of the market would be moving up. Does everybody in the room understand that? And Michael, I think Bed Bath & Beyond will sell off after being overbought. I don't disagree with that. Bed Bath & Beyond was a news-driven stock. That was a news-driven stock, and I think it's probably going to pull back. I think that Adam Cohen having a big stake in the company was news. And I think that he put the statement behind it that they should be looking to get bought, or, you know, that puts a little bit of a into the whole thing. He was like, yeah, I own it, but y'all ain't doing it right. Y'all need to be bought, that kind of deal. So I'm with you on that. All right. And I got no special watch list today. The only list that I had is my on the fly list. And again, as more and more companies pull out of Russia, this list will grow. All right. And I think that I'm done for the day. Man, hey, where's the one I want? Where's the right one? It's this one. All right. If you're brand new to this channel and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. All right. Support the channel. Hit the subscribe button. If you like what you saw today, hit the like button. How many likes did we get today? How many people we got? All this stuff. I got 57 likes. That's low on the likes today. It is what it is. All right. If you like what you saw today, hit the like button. We do this every Monday and for the month of March on Wednesdays. And again, if the support is there for Wednesdays, we'll keep it going. But if it's not as much as it is for Mondays, we may, after the month of March, we may try something else that's new. All right. So hit the like button. Don't forget to share this too. Share this video. Let other people know what we do here on our YouTube channel. All right. We try very hard to put out the content that's usable to you in the current market's conditions. That's what the midday sessions are all about. We don't go back in time. We don't do quick tests. We don't do any of that stuff. Midday market is about what's going on, whether it's Monday or Wednesday, what's going on at the time, what news is moving the markets on those days, what the market is doing on those days. Excuse me. So from that perspective, that's what it's all about. All right. I see 70 likes and growing, says Douglas. There you go. Again, I'm not going to twist your arms. I won't twist your arms. But I will show this one more time before we leave. Everything that I do here or that we do here on our YouTube channel should be pushing you to one something to really consider. A 99-cent trial to the VectorVest system. You know, I look at a lot of things. I look at a lot of people and say, well, yeah, this software is great. And if you want to take advantage of it, $500 and 99 cents, folks. For anybody who's sitting on the fence, 99 cents for 30 days. And I did mention that even after that 99-cent trial, we have subscriptions on the mobile app. We have subscriptions on the mobile. What's all that grease on the back of my phone, Joey? Oh my gosh. We got subscriptions on the mobile app for as low as $5. So if you like the software and you want to take advantage of just the bare minimum stuff to be able to do, $5 a month, folks. $5 a month. So you'll hear me keep saying it over and over. We're not sponsored by anyone. But what I can do is, for many of you, put you in touch with what I do here for a small price, 99 cents. Go to www.vectorvest.com/YT for YouTube, /YT. Take advantage of a 30-day trial for 99 cents. All right. Yeah, stock time. I think that was fast food grease. Joey came to my office and was eating some chicken and something, and then he put it on the back of my phone and trying to make me look like I was eating fast food, because that's not how it works. That's right. I don't do that kind of stuff. Sitting on the fence is not comfortable. Order the software. I like that, John. I like that. You see that, folks? Sitting on the fence is not comfortable. 99 cents, folks. 99 cents. S. McClintock, Glenn is the master rainmaker. Listen, folks. It's not, I want you guys to be able to effectively do what I do, but on your own whenever you want. All right. So I got to get ready to go. Thank you guys for being here. Remember, Wednesday we'll be here again. Once you get the link, share it, man. I want, if each and every one of you share the link, we can get double the amount of people in here. That's what I'd like to see. That's what I'd like to see. Let other people know what we're doing out here, okay? Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until next time, folks, see ya.